And I mean, with Rage, like, I mean, they're about to go on tour soon with, like, Run the Jewels and all that. So,
there you
like,
go.
even that, like, you know, like, the sky's the limit. Like, just even, like, having that opportunity, like, that could be dope, too. I mean, also, you know, even branding, too. Like, I actually just found it out, I don't know if you know, like, Kato, the producer who produced for Jazz Curtis, like, Right Now and all that.
Okay. No, I'm not, that name doesn't ring a bell to me right now.
So, I actually just found it out, like, a while back that, you know, he actually had, like, a Nando's deal, like, with the peri-peri sauces for a bit, too. So, like, even, like, something like that, like, even, like, a local artist like that, you know, like, the sky's the limit, you know? So, hopefully, like, that smart water approach, like, would work well, like, in that sense, you know?
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I definitely have some great ideas that could tap into, like, a whole different audience that I don't think they're really catering to too much. But yeah,
man. I know that you talked about, you know, doing music for like over like 10 years, so I'm gonna say in an estimate like 2009, if that's correct, or...
Well, I'm 28 now, right? I'm turning 29 in exactly 1 month. I started, you know, I guess writing music since like grade 7. Like, how old are you when you're in grade 7? I don't even know. I don't remember.
I mean, grade 7, I was probably like 12 in like 2008, around that time. So.
Yeah. So maybe, it could be somewhere around there. Yeah. We could say that.
So, like, started in 2008, and then, I mean, you talked about being in jail for like 2011, 2012, then you came back, did some like massive amounts, you know, with Count, with Josh Grant, with Terrell Morris, and like, you know, you got your name out there like in 2018, 2019 with the interviews. Like,
actually 2015 would probably be like the most prominent year of Yitty. You know, that's when me and Count and, you know, Margaret Backwoods as well too. I think he's going by another name now, but shout out Augie and you know, Middle East, my boy. You know, we dropped 3 projects in that 1 year. And I did 103 shows in that 1 year, 2015, right? Did Toronto, obviously. Most of them were in Toronto, but, you know, some Oshawa dates. I did a lot of Hamilton dates. I did a few Montreal dates, you know what I mean? And as I think about it, it's just like, yeah, you are right. I am a fucking legend, because what Toronto artists can say they performed 103 shows in 1 fucking year? None of you niggas can say that. It's historic. Right, so Underground King for sure, but yeah, I would say 2015 was kind of like the, you know, Glass of Chardonnay was like my first official release.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So like, even up until now, like, have you felt that you came like a long way in your career based on like starting your writing career in like 2008, then being like as big in like 2015, and then, you know, just having like that same impact like now in 2022, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it was crazy because I was just talking to my, I was talking to a friend about this the other day. Like, I haven't dropped a project, and I'm usually, like I said, 2015, I dropped 3 projects in 1 year, right? Moving forward, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, like, I dropped at least 1 project a year. I haven't dropped a project since the 33, right? Like, an official project. My creation has evolved a lot, right? Oh yeah, but I was saying, so I haven't dropped a project in so long, and people still consider me as like one of the GOATs, one of the greats of my generation, of this city. So yeah, hell yeah, I definitely came a long way, but there's still a lot more to go. You know, I've been doing a lot more behind the scenes stuff, because that's what people gotta realize is, you know, you could be the greatest artist of all time, but if you don't have your business right, if you don't know how to make your moves properly, if you don't have knowledge of, you know, this algorithmic bullshit and all the other behind the scenes stuff, then, you know, you're just putting out your good work and it's gonna fall on empty or deaf ears, right? So yeah, I've definitely come a long way, 100%.
Yeah, man. And you know,
and my impact is still there. You know what I'm saying? I could drop a song in 4 months from now, and niggas will still remember that I'm the GOAT. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think like in that underground like round, you know, like I could definitely say that, you're like on top of like all these like other acts like right now too, you know, like either way.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think anyone can do it like better than you in that sense, you know. So.
Nah, I agree with you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, man. But getting more into like the creative side of you for a bit too. So, what's your creative process like when making music, and what would a day in recording or making music be like for you?
Well, so I actually have a studio session right after this, right? Lately, I've been making my own beats. I just started making beats 2 years ago. So now my process is a little bit different, but I like it. I feel like I'm more in control. So I'll make a beat, or make the chords, you know, do the chords, make the loop, have the, you know, the initial loop that I want, and I'll start writing from then. Now, a lot of my songs are freestyles. You know, a lot of people can attest to this, that, you know, you can ask one of my scrambler niggas, like, I wrote a song one time in my sleep, woke up the next morning and I had that shit done, and I was like, what the hell? You can ask artists like Dutch Revs, or, you know, my engineer Mark Sands, like, one time I walked in there and I recorded while I was sleeping. I swear to God, I was sleepwalking and recorded a song, and I freestyled it. I woke up the next day and it sounded actually dope. Obviously, it was a little incoherent, but the flows and the melodies were dope, right? These days, yeah. So like, I'll make the beat, I'll get the loop down, and then I'll start freestyling a couple of melodies. And then I'll try to, you know, fill in the words. But that is definitely my favorite process of making music. Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt, man. And I know with 33, you talked about it, you know, 33 quotes worth, quotes worth Crescent. I know, but like with the Kare Package series, you know, you were doing them like from 1, from 2, from 3 as well too. So, you know, aside from the inspiration from 33, but to get more on the inspiration from the Kare Package, what was like the creative processes, you know, for like both 33 and Kare Package, and the inspiration for the Kare Package?
So the Kare Package, it's so funny because I wanted to name a series that before Drake dropped his Kare Package little thing, you know. And so the Kare Package actually is just old songs from SoundCloud that were never on streaming, but people wanted them on streaming for the longest time, right? I had somebody who was kind of like my manager at the time. He was putting my music on the streaming, but then he kind of fucked off on me, so I had him take all my shit down. So there's a reason why a lot of those songs were never on streaming, right? Like, for example, Thuggin', my biggest track to date, that only came out on streaming via one of the Kare Packages, you know what I'm saying? I think it's the latest one. And people were dying, like, yo, put that on. Same thing with Ledu Sonade. Like, everyone's like, yo, we want Ledu Sonade on streaming. We want it on streaming. So the Kare Package is just, like, you know, songs that I had from SoundCloud, right? And don't get it twisted. The series ain't over. Like, I got around 400 unreleased songs right now. You know what I'm saying? So there's gonna be a lot more Kare Packages to come. You know what I'm saying? Soon forward. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt, man.
Yeah.
I know that I think you had like one bigger song like at the moment like on Spotify, and that's like Shoppers right now, and it literally gained almost like 58,000 streams on Spotify.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's bigger than Fucking by any chance, or if it's like kind of like in the middle right now.
I think stream wise, Shoppers would 1,000,000,000% be more successful in that in that regards. But the impact that Thuggin' had, like, nothing could top that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like, that's a song that I dropped in 2015, and people still to this day, that's 8 years ago, you know? People are still telling me, like, yo, they love that song, they still listen to it. You know, like, old ladies that I used to fuck with back in the day, they, you know what I'm saying? Like, Thuggin', everybody knows. So, like, it's the impact, you know? That song should have blew the fuck up, but there was some hating ass niggas doing some you know, some rap behavior type shit. Shit didn't even work out the way they planned it, but it did definitely delay the buzz for that record. So, like I said, it doesn't matter. I have 400 unreleased songs. I got a few hits in that vault. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely. But
yeah,
to speak more on Shoppers, tell me more about that impact of that song, because like with Spotify, like making that amount, you would get like some good checks here and there too. And I don't know if it changed like everything for you in a way, and as well, like what was like the creative process and inspiration for making that track?
Shoppers. Who produced that joint? JD, Make Noise. Shout out JD. You know what I'm saying? He holds it down like no other. So I was in the studio with him. We had already recorded 2 songs that like I went to the studio specifically to record these 2 songs. And I just asked him, man, I was like, yo, run some beats. Let me see what you got going on. Because I went to the studio with my own beats. He played a few beats for me, and I had a few verses and shit, and I heard this one, and I just started flowing, and I was like, yo, I think this one will work on this one. You know what I'm saying? I think I was with my lady at the time. She was in the studio with me, and she's like, yeah, this shit is hard. So when she said it was hard, I was like, okay, yeah, we gotta record it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that was that. A lot of people told me that the beat was very unique. It was very drillish as well. Around the time when I guess like the whole New York drill scene was like really, really popping. And the UK stuff, I mean, it's still popping now, but there was kind of like that one time where it was just, you know what I mean? Yeah. We were supposed to do a music video for it, and then COVID hit. My cousin really wanted me to do a video. He's like, yo, this song is hard, bro. Like, I will pay to do the video. A lot of ladies, a lot of females liked it. A lot of women liked it. So, yeah, that was good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, man.
I don't know if I would want to ask this, but, like, how much did you, like, made off of, like, Shoppers, like, right now, based off, like, the streams alone?
Man, fuck the streams, bro. And fuck Spotify, because y'all niggas be paying us fucking nothing. Y'all niggas be paying us nothing. It's like my studio time costs more money than I've ever made off Spotify. You know what I'm saying? So